I hope you're well. Welcome to week 6 of Pilates with LJ videos and sessions. Whew, can't believe it's week 6. Anyway, I hope you're well. Let's get started. So we're going to come down onto the mat. We are going to have our knees bent, feet flat. We are going to lie down. And we're just going to find our nice neutral spine. Nice neutral position here, so just feet hip width apart, spread those toes, just give the toes a wiggle to begin with, and then come up to the pelvis and just tilt the pelvis back and forth. Imprint the pelvis fully into the mat and then lift it up and just get a bit of a gap between your lower back and the mat. Imprint it in fully and then lift it up. Okay. Let's just do a couple more here, and then we're going to bring it into what feels like the middle, and that should hopefully, there should be a bit of a gap between the lower back and the mat, and your core should be slightly engaged just holding that there. We're going to come up to our shoulders. We're just going to do some shoulder circles, but not full circles because there's a floor in the way, obviously. So just slide those shoulders down away from your neck. Relax your hands down, palms facing down into the mat. And then just tuck the chin in slightly, so just lengthen up that spine fully. And then we're just going to look over to the right hand shoulder. And then we're just going to look over to the left hand shoulder. Just going to make sure everything feels okay. And then we're just going to do a few breaths. So we're going to inhale through our nose and then exhale. Inhale through our nose and exhale. Okay, and this time we're going to inhale, then we're going to exhale, and we're really going to purse those lips, blow the air out through our mouth. Good. Okay, next time inhale. And then this time just start thinking about that pelvic floor engagement. So just lifting up from the bottom, kind of lifting up in towards your stomach. Inhale and then exhale. Holding in those V's, holding in those parts. Okay, let's just do a couple more there. One last one, inhale, and then exhale. Good. Okay, we're going to bring our right leg up into tabletop, and we're going to bring our left leg up into tabletop. We're just going to just check that our ribs haven't flared out, so we've done that, so pull those ribs back down. Just check the nice neutral spine. If you feel more comfortable, completely imprint that spine, lower back into the mat, and that will just protect your back as well. And then we're just going to lower one leg down and then lower the other leg down. And as we do this, we're going to just think about our breath. So we're going to exhale and then inhale on the way back up. So exhale down, inhale back up. Good. Movement's coming from the hip, so keeping the knee nice and still. And we're just lowering down as far as we can before we feel like our tummy's starting to bulge. Okay, let's just do one more on each leg. One last one, lower down, bring that back up. Good. Okay, just give the knees a hug and then give the knees a circle. Just make sure all of that's feeling okay. Okay, let's bring the legs back up into tabletop one at a time. And then this time we're going to go into some curl-ups. So keep these legs nice and still. Bring the feet together and just separate the knees a little bit. And then we're going to float our arms up off the mat. We're going to inhale, prepare, and then exhale. Curl up. Inhale, lower back down. And then exhale. Curl back up. Inhale, lower. Curl Good. Okay, let's just do a couple more before we change this up a bit. Okay, this time what we're going to do, we're going to inhale to prepare, and then we're going to exhale, and we're going to curl up. We're going to hold it there, and we're just going to imagine that someone's pulling our arms, and just pull up a little bit further. Hold it, and then come back down again. Nice and slow, nice controlled. So just trying to reach those arms a little bit further forward. Exhale, curl up. Curl up as far as you can, and then just try and curl up a little bit further. Inhale, lower back down. Good. Okay, let's do 2 more. Exhale up, hold, and then go a little bit more. Come back down, one last one. Hold, and then go again. Good. Again, draw those knees in towards the chest. Hug them in nice and tight just to loosen everything off, and then give them a good circle. Just have another check-in, make sure everything's feeling okay. And then we're going to bring our legs back up into tabletop one at a time. Okay, so feet together, knees apart. We're going to come up, curl up, set that stomach, and then we're going to go straight into the 100. So we're going to inhale for 5, and then we're going to exhale for 5. So nice arm pulses, nice strong arms. Okay, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, for the next exhale, we're just going to lower one leg down and then bring it back up on the inhale. Exhale, lower the other leg down, bring it back up on the inhale. Good, lower it down and bring it back up. Other leg, and then hold both legs there. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and finish there. Okay, draw those knees in towards the chest, place your hands behind your thighs. Push your legs forward and curl up into a nice seated position. Okay, we're just going to bring our legs into a nice frog position and just come forwards. Just reach forward, relax after that intense work. Have a little breather. And then come back up into a seated position. Okay, so if I just spin around so you can see me. So we're going to have our feet out in this nice frog kind of position. We're going to start up nice and seated, nice and tall, and we are going to go into spine stretch. So we're going to tuck our chin in towards our chest, and then we're going to exhale and curve down through that spine, keeping our hips and our knees completely still, hips grounded, no movement going through there at all. Reach as far as you can, and then inhale, come back up, one vertebrae at a time. Okay, so exhale, separate out those vertebrae. Imagine someone's punched you in the stomach, so you're really drawing that belly button in towards the spine. Hold that there for a moment, and then inhale, restack that vertebrae. Good. Nice curve through the spine, and then inhale, come back up. Okay, let's just go into spine twists. So just bring those hands together in front of your chest, and then we're going to twist round on the exhale, and then we're going to inhale, come back round again. Exhale, twist, and then inhale back. Good. Exhale, twist around to the other side. Come back to center. Okay, so really thinking about keeping those hips nice and grounded. The twisting movement's only up in this upper body. It's not going through the hips. If your knees and hips are moving, then you need to stop that, basically. So you need to reduce the movement, make it a bit smaller, and then really feel it up in your upper body, up in your torso. Good, so let's just do a few more. Each time trying to twist around a little bit further. Inhale back to centre, then exhale, round we go. Inhale back to centre, let's do one more on each side. Good, and one last one. Okay, nice. Good, come back to centre. Okay, bring these legs back together. I'm going to spin back round on my mat. And we are going to come into a nice seated position. So knees out in front, legs are together. And we're just going to do some nice C shapes in this upper body. So we're going to just tuck the tailbone under, draw the belly button in towards the spine, really scoop that stomach, lengthen those arms, and then we're going to come forwards, shoulders over hips, and then you're going to sit up nice and straight. Okay, so exhale, tuck that tailbone, draw that belly button in, and then lengthen those arms. Inhale, shoulders over hips, and then straighten up that spine. So when you're straightening that spine, don't stick your head up in the air. Keep that chin nice and tucked and just lengthen all the way up. Imagine you've got a helium balloon pulling you up from the top of your head. Okay, so tuck that tailbone under, curve, scoop that spine, scoop that belly, curve the spine, come back up, shoulders over hips, come back to a nice seated position, nice and tall. Let's go again. Good. And then come back up. And then straight. So let's just do a couple more here. And then come all the way back up. One last one, really tuck that tailbone, scoop up that belly button, lengthen those arms, and then from here we're just going to raise one arm, lower it back down, then raise the other arm. Lower it back down, shoulders over hips, and then come back up to seated. Okay, let's go again. So tuck that tailbone, draw that belly button in towards the spine. Raise one arm, really drawing that belly button towards the spine. Raise the other arm, come, shoulders over hips, and then sit up nice and straight. Okay, tuck that tailbone under. Raise one arm, raise the other arm. Good. Shoulders over hips, and then lengthen up through that spine. Okay, let's do a couple more here. Raise, and raise the other one. Good. Okay, one last one, and then we're going to progress this one again. So tuck the tailbone, scoop the belly, raise one arm, nice and slow, nice strong straight arms, raise the other arm, bring it back, and then come back to seated. Really lengthen up that spine, shoulder blades down your back. Okay, good. So this time tuck the tailbone under, scoop that belly button, both arms at the same time, come overhead. Good. Lower back down, shoulders over hips, and then come to seated. Okay, let's go again. Tuck the tailbone under, lengthen those arms, raise those arms up above, lower down, and then come back up to seated. Nice. Okay, let's do a couple more. Scoop that belly, raise those arms up, feel the shake, embrace the shake. Good, okay, let's go, tuck that tailbone, one last one of these. Raise those arms up, draw that belly button in towards the spine, shoulders over hips, and come back up to seated. Okay, let's get a bit of a twist in here. So we're going to tuck the tailbone under, scoop that belly button, sweep round one side and then sweep round the other side. Come back up to seated and then sit upright. Okay, so this time let's go again. Scoop that belly button. As you twist, really try and twist the upper body. So push the other arm into that leg. Twist round and then come back up to seated. Okay. Sweep round. Good. Tuck that tailbone under, nice, strong core. Really look towards that backhand as you sweep and twist up through the body. Okay, let's do one more here. Tuck that tailbone under. Good, one last time. Twist round, come back. And then come back up to seated. Good. Okay, this time we are going to slowly come down all the way to the mat. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. Okay, just slightly adjust your feet a little bit. Lengthen out your legs. Take those arms up above your head. Pull those toes towards your shins. Inhale, prepare. And then exhale. Come up to seated. And then reach forward. Come back up. Tuck that tailbone under. And lower yourself down into the mat. One vertebrae at a time. Inhale, prepare. Exhale. Curl up. Sit nice and tall. And then reach forward. Reach for those toes. Draw that belly button towards the spine. Come back up nice and tall. And then curve through the spine, lowering down one vertebrae at a time, all the way to the mat. Good, let's just do a couple more here. Not forgetting to pull those toes towards the shins. Inhale, prepare. And then exhale. Draw that belly button towards the spine. Sit up nice and tall. And then reach forward. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, belly button towards the spine. Lower down one at a time. Good. Last one. Inhale, prepare. And then exhale. Curl up. Nice and tall. And then reach forward. Good. Hold that there. Let's separate out these legs. So just to the width of the mat. And then we are going to, if you struggle to sit like this, you can sit on a cushion, a couple of cushions. And if you need to, actually, you can bring your legs into that frog position again. But we're going to do saw. So with this one, what we want to do is we want to twist round and then we're going to reach opposite hand to foot and you're going to saw, do a saw momentum for 3 times, 2 and 3, and then come back to center. So twist round, opposite hand to foot, reach towards that little toe, sweep, saw for 3 times, and then come back to center. So exhale round, inhale, prepare, then exhale, belly button to spine, look towards your back shoulder, and then come back upright. Check those shoulders, have they cracked up towards your ears? Take them down. Exhale, curl round, and saw to the opposite foot. Come back, good. Let's do one more on each side. Nice, one last one. Twist and then reach. 1, 2, 3. Come back up, relax those shoulders, relax those hands. Good. Okay, we are going to come back, legs together. And we are going to go from there We're going to lower ourselves down, nice and slow, nice and controlled, and we are going to come to the mat. So feet flat, knees bent just to begin with, and then we're going to float ourselves up. Bring our right leg up into tabletop, our left leg up into tabletop. Grab hold of the left shin, pull that nice and close, but try and think of knees nose to knee rather than knees to nose. So really kind of the whole time lifting up through the chest and curling up. And then we're just going to swap legs. So we're just going to go into single leg stretch, pointing these toes, nice strong legs throughout the movement, and a nice strong torso. So there's no twisting going on through the torso at all. Okay, and we're going to go for another 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, bring that right leg up, place the left leg on the mat, knees bent, lower your head and shoulders back into the mat, and we're going to go into leg circles. So we're going to do 6 in one direction and then 6 in the other direction. So if you keep count, and then I just want you to think about this bent leg. Keep that nice and strong, no movement going through that. And I'm going to change direction now. So change direction. Think about that breathing, control it. So exhale when the leg goes away, inhale when the leg comes back towards the body. Okay, let's just do 2 more here. And 2. Come back. Okay, from here we're going to bring that leg bent, bring the other leg up to join it, and then we're going to bring our hands behind our head and we're going to go into crisscross. So we're going to straighten one leg and we're going to curl up towards the other leg. Good. Nice strong legs and a nice defined twist up through that body, elbow to knee. Good, okay, let's just do a couple more here. Got 3, 2, and one last one. 1. Okay, bring those legs back in, lower back down. Lower the opposite leg down onto the mat. Straighten the other leg up into the air. Nice small circles to begin with. A really strong, stable pelvis. Opposite knee really strong and stable as well. Okay. And then come back to center and then change direction. Nice. Nice strong leg, and then we're just going to do one more. And then from there, I'm going to bring the leg, keep that leg straight, sorry. We're going to slide the other leg away. We're going to grab behind the back of that leg, behind the thigh, behind the calf, wherever is comfortable for you. You're going to curl up and we're going to go into scissors, so opposite legs. The whole time, imagine someone's pulling that leg away from you, so it's getting longer each time. Thinking about lengthening and strengthening. Okay, good. Let's go for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good. Draw those knees in towards the chest. Give the legs a little circle. Okay, from here, we are going to come onto our sides. So just slide over, roll over, sorry, not slide over. We're going to extend one leg, one arm, getting all my body parts mixed up. Okay, so we're going to have our legs stacked on top of each other. Our arm's going to be out in front, or you can prop your head up using this arm if you want to. Remembering throughout the whole of this, so we're engaging that core, we're lifting it up, we're not just letting ourselves collapse into the mat, excuse me. Okay, so we are going to just lift and lower to begin with, pointing on the lift, and then flexing on the lower. Nice long leg. If you're struggling with balance, bring that other hand down onto the mat in front of you. And if that's still a bit of a challenge, then bring both legs forward, and that will help with your balance too. So we're just going to do a couple more here. 1 and then 2. Okay, bring that leg down in line with that top hip, and we're going to sweep it forward, pointing the toe, flexing the foot, taking it back. Sweep forwards, and then flex, taking it back. Okay, so this is really going to work your balance, challenge your balance as you do this. Good. Okay, let's just do 4 more here. Nice and smooth, nice and controlled. 3, 2, 1, last one. All the way, good. Hold that there. So from here, bring both legs up. And we are going to have a nice right angle at the knees. So knee in line with hip, ankle in line with knee. Keeping those hips stacked again. And we're just going to open and close. So exhaling on the lift up. Inhale to lower. Good. Okay, last one there. And from there, I want you to take the feet back, so the feet are now in line with the bum. And then we're going to open and close. So push those heels of the feet together. Keep these hips stacked. So if your hips are kind of doing this as you lift the leg open and try and stop that from happening. And we're not forgetting about this core, so we're still lifting up through the core. Okay, I'm going to go for 3, 2, and then 1. Nice. Okay, we're going to lengthen out that bottom leg, and then we're going to take that other leg nice and straight, and we're going to tap forwards and then tap back. Tap forwards and tap back. So nice and strong, nice and stable through the core and through the hips. Use that other hand just to help with your balance. Okay, and then we're going to do 2 more. So 1 and 2. Good. Okay, we've got one last little bit to do. We're going to bring his legs back up into this position here. We're going to take knee to knee and then toes to toes. So point both toes. Okay, I've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Relax that down. Give your bum a little pat to straighten out that bottom leg. Keep that top leg nice and bent. Relax down and then open up that chest. Open up those arms. Just enjoy that stretch for a moment or 2. Okay, come back around, arms together. Have a big inhale and then exhale. And open up again. Good. Hold that there for a few more moments. And then come back over. Okay, from here we are going to spin round and do the other side. I've just got to try and remember what we did. Okay, so let's start off nice and easy. Hips stacked. If you need to, remember, bring those legs forward. That will help with your balance. Don't forget to engage that core. Keep yourself lifted up off that mat. Don't just sink into the mat. Okay, so point those toes and we're going to lift and lower to begin with. Okay, and we're just going to do 2 more here. Point those toes to lift, flex to lower. One last one, lift and lower. Okay, point those toes, and we're going to bring the leg forward, flex and take it back. Bring that leg forward, and then flex and take it back. Nice. Okay, hold that balance, keep that core engaged. We're just going to do 2 more here. 1, and then last one, take that back. Okay, from there we're going to slide both legs open, both legs up, sorry. Knees in line with the hips, and we're just going to open and close here. So again, think about those hips, making sure they're staying stacked. And we're just going to go for another 3, 2, and one last one. Good. Okay, from there we are going to take those legs back so the feet are in line with the bum, and then we're going to open and close here, making sure those hips stay stacked. Remember, got a nice engaged core. We're not just sinking into the mat. Okay, we're going to go for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's straighten out that bottom leg. Really find that balance, and then we're going to just tap in front and tap behind. Tap in front, tap behind. The further in front and the further behind you tap, the more challenging it is. So if you really want to challenge yourself, go for it. Okay, let's go for another 4, 3, 2, and one last one. Keep that balance going. Good, and bring those knees back up, legs back up. Okay, and then we're going to start. So point both feet, and then we're going to go knee to knee, toe to toe. Okay, and we're going to go for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Keep that top leg bent. Straighten out the lower leg. Arms out in front of you. Palms together. And then exhale and open up that chest. Looking up towards the ceiling. Hold that there for a few more minutes. And then bring palms back together. And then exhale, open up. Try and increase the twist through the back a little bit further. Okay, good. Bring your hands back together. And then from there we're going to come up onto our hands and knees. So a nice 4-point kneeling. So knees under hips, hands under shoulders. And we are just going to tuck the toes under at the back. And we're just going to come up into a nice hover. So for this, we're just going to imagine we're pushing the mat away. We're hugging our ribs in towards our chest. And we're drawing that belly button in towards the spine. And we're not forgetting about our pelvic floor. So we're going to hold this here for another 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax down, untap those toes, reach those arms forward, and just have a good old stretch from one side to the other. Okay, come back up, reset. Have a big inhale just to prepare, and then exhale. Push the mat away. The closer your knees are to the mat, the harder it is without your knees being on the mat. Okay, not forgetting to hug those ribs, engage that core, push that mat away. Breathe through it. We're going to go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Push back, untuck the toes, reach forward. Have a little breather and just reset. Okay, when you're ready, come back up. The last one of these little hovers we're going to do. So when you're ready, push the mat away. Hug those ribs. Draw those abs in towards the spine. Hold that there for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, lower back down, reach forwards. Okay, so from here we are going to go into some push-ups just to really test ourselves. But we do have options. So you can stay on your hands and knees like this, and you can keep those elbows tucked in and then push yourself back up. Try and keep the hips over the knees and not forgetting your breath. So inhale, lower. Exhale, push back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push back up. Good. If you want to take this up a level, then take those arms forward and come into kind of kneeling plank position. Again, hands on the shoulders. Keep those elbows really tucked in towards the chest. And then exhale, push back up. And then if you want to go onto the full push-up, so extend one leg away, then the other leg. Inhale, up. Exhale, push back up. Good. Really drawing that belly button in towards the spine, lifting up that pelvic floor. Nice. And then push back and relax. Nice. Have a little breather. And then whichever level you were on, or whichever level you want to go on to, pick that level again, come back, and we are going to turn this into a nice little flow. So come down, push up, hold it, push back into that hover position, bum over heels, come forwards, inhale, exhale away, push back. Good. Keep going. Drawing that belly button in towards the spine. And we're just going to do one more. Nice. Push back. Knees down. Untuck those toes. And just have a little breather. Okay. Loosen off those wrists. And then we're going to come back down onto the mat. So face down. Just to begin with, we're going to have heels together, toes apart. Sorry. Come back. Bring your feet about mat width apart. That's what I was just checking. I was looking back there. Bring your arms out in front. Elbows in line with shoulders. Hands in line with elbows, and we're just going to exhale and curve up through the spine, just nice and gently to begin with, making sure everything feels okay. Nice. Okay, we're exhaling as we're coming up, drawing that belly button in towards the spine. Good. Let's do a couple more here. One last one. Exhale, curl up. Good. Okay, this time, as we curl up, we're going to float our arms up off the mat as well. Inhale, back down. Exhale, come back up. Okay, we're just going to do a couple more here. Good. Really exhaling, drawing that belly button in towards the spine. Coming back up. Okay, this time, relax those arms down just to begin with. Inhale, prepare. And then exhale, come up, reach those arms away, reach those arms back, and then come back down again. Exhale, come up, reach those arms away, bring them back, come down again. So as you're doing this, you're sliding those shoulder blades down your back, trying to slip them into your back pockets of your trousers. Good. Okay, let's just do a couple more here. One last one. Good. Okay, now from here, we're going to go into single leg stretch from behind. So, single leg kick, not stretch, sorry. Bring your hands in front of you. Place your forehead on your hands. We're going to kick the right leg into a bum for 2. We're going to point these toes and then we're going to straighten that leg. Lower it back down. Other leg. So try and kick twice. Point and straighten. Good. So thinking about that breathing, so exhale as you straighten and lengthen that leg. Yeah, let's just do a few more. Keeping that head nice and relaxed. The lengthening is coming from that hip, so it's the whole leg that's involved. Okay. Let's do one more on each leg. One last one. Okay. If you want to progress this on again, we will take this up to double leg kick. So take your arms behind your back, clasp your hands behind your back and just relax them on your lower back to begin with. The leg movement's the same, but both legs at the same time. So kick twice, point those toes, and then extend up through that back, drawing that belly button in towards the spine. So kick twice, point those toes, and extend up. Really opening up that chest. Okay, let's just do a few more. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Relax those arms and relax down. And just have a nice little breather there. Okay, good. We're just going to finish off with a little bit of swimming. So, opposite arm, opposite leg. We're just going to extend them away. Exhale as you lift up. Just imagine that someone's pulling that arm and that leg and they are lengthening the whole time. Good. Okay, last 2, 1, and 2. Okay, from here we're going to take this up again, up a level, progress this on. We're going to float both arms, both legs up off the mat. And we're going to pulse. Pulse those arms and legs for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax down. Have a breather. And then inhale, prepare. And then exhale, float the arms and legs up and start pulsing. Nice long arms, long legs. for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Place those hands under your shoulders, knees under hips. And then push your bum towards your heels. Reach those arms forward. Just have a nice little stretch. Have a nice breather there. And then walk your hands around to the left. Just get a nice good side stretch in. Then come back to centre. And then round to the other side. Good, and then come back to centre. From there, come up to your hands and your knees. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And we're just going to squeeze those glutes, tuck that tailbone under, and then curve all the way up through the spine. Bring your chin to your chest. And then from there, lift up your head, and then take the curve all the way down to the tailbone. And then tuck that tailbone under, squeeze those glutes, curling up all the way through the spine. Drawing that belly button all the way up to the spine as well. And then head and curve the other way. Squeeze those glutes, tuck that tailbone under, come all the way one last time. Pushing that mat away. And then coming back to a nice flat back. Okay, take the arms forward. Sweep the right arm underneath the left. And then just feel the stretch across the top of the back. Good. And then change sides. Push that up. So I'm pushing my left elbow into the mat, kind of trying to separate out those shoulder blades. Good, and then come back. Okay, just do a couple more stretches. So we're just gonna put your hands through, grab the back of that leg. Just feel the stretch all the way up through the glutes and through the side of the leg. Have a breather. The stretch loosens off, just pull that leg a little bit closer. And then relax back down and change sides. Feed your hands through, grab hold of that leg. Have a good stretch. Again, if that loosens off, pull that leg a little bit closer. Okay, relax down, roll over onto your side, come up to heel, and then just take one leg forward, lean in towards that stretch. And then come all the way down to the mat. And then come down even further if you feel you need to, if you want to. If it doesn't feel very good, then don't do it. Good, hold that there for a little while longer. Good, and then just straighten out that front leg. Take the weight into the back leg. Good, toes into the mat. We're going to change legs. So find that balance first and then lean into it. Just make sure that all feels okay. And then if you want to increase it, just calm down forwards. And then come down even further. straighten out that front leg. Toes up towards the ceiling. Good. Then we are going to just come back to seated, and that's you done. All done. Thank you ever so much for joining in. I hope you enjoy these. Please leave a comment if you do. Let me know which bits you like, which bits you don't like, and I hope you all stay safe and see you soon.